Remember being a child? I do. To me, the world was full of wonder and awe. It was amazing. I would think of the world as so many things I could do. And my mother started to teach me at a very young age that I was a sensitive kid with a very big heart. And she would call me the peacemaker of the home. And I loved taking care of my little sister, who was 2 years younger than me. I remember as well, as a child, loving superheroes and Batman. And I used to run home, like, whenever I could, to go watch Batman on TV. And I'd watch Batman fight these bad guys. And you remember the old Batman, they'd put these words up on the screen. Like blam and pow and all these great things. And Batman was awesome. And he was strong. And he protected society. A little bit longer after that, my mother started to get sick. And there was 3 things I knew about superheroes. One was they had superpowers, or they were superhuman. 2 was they had an alter ego. And 3 was they had a nemesis. And we knew this about all superheroes. But they were also big and strong and protected society, and I started to believe at that time that I needed to be big and strong, and I needed to protect myself. And so I put this little boy that I was in the corner and basically told him, there's really no place for you in this world. If you're sensitive, caring, loving, you're going to get run over. So let me protect you. Now, by the time I got to high school, I'd got really, really good at protecting this little boy and of putting on this alter ego. Now, I know it's going to be hard for you to imagine, but I used to have hair. And I had it every color under the rainbow, much to the chagrin of my family. I colored it black and purple and blue and platinum. I had a mohawk at one point, started wearing black eyeliner. I might have looked a little scary, I don't know. I felt pretty comfortable as that way. And it did exactly what I wanted it to accomplish. It pushed away the people that I thought might hurt me, and it brought my friends closer to me. Now, I also was introduced to a lot of music and concerts, and also my nemesis came at that time. And my nemesis came in the form of drugs and alcohol. And I spent 14 years as a drug and alcohol addict. During that time, I had a couple of different experiences that happened to me. And the first experience that happened to me was right about my senior year in high school. I was a really angry kid, just really angry. And we went out one night, we were driving in my friend's car, and there was only me and him. If you know Salt Lake at all, we were coming down Wasatch Boulevard, going about 80 miles an hour. And that's not a road you want to be going 80 miles per hour on. And as we came around a corner, we kind of corrected, and he kind of tried to overcorrect, and we rolled the car 7 times. Now, if you can imagine, 2 or 3 ambulances showed up, 2 or 3 fire trucks, and about 10 cop cars showed up. And they came down with their body bags to get us. They realized we were alive, had to go back, get their kits, and come back and take us. And I should have realized maybe that I was here for a purpose. A few years later, my little brother died. See, he fought the same battle I fought with drugs and alcohol. But he lost his fight. And I remember the day they carried his body up the stairs in his body bag. And you think that maybe I should have learned my lesson. But I had made the choice that I was safe as long as I didn't leave this alter ego and this alter identity. A few years later, I met my superhero. The most amazing thing that my wife taught me was that it was okay to take the mask off. Excuse me for being emotional. But it was okay to be loving, caring, sensitive, and to be that little boy again. I believe you are all heroes. And I believe that sometimes it takes somebody else telling you that you're a hero before you'll see it inside of you. And her telling me that, and I had somebody else that told me, when I told her that I'd been sober for 10 years, she said, "You're a hero." And I was like, "I'm not a hero. I was used to Batman, Superman. I didn't imagine that at all as a hero. I was myself as a hero." But we're all heroes. And I want to ask you a question. How many people have had somebody touch their lives? How many of you have told that individual they've touched your life and that they're a hero to you? There's a lot of hands that went up that we've got heroes in our lives, and there wasn't near as many hands that went up saying that we've told those individuals that they're heroes to us. My challenge to you is to go out and to tell those individuals that they're a hero to you. Only through that will you discover the hero in you.